Well, good afternoon. Welcome to Thursday. And we're talking again about a mighty woman of God and how God was looking for a deliverer this time. Yesterday we talked about how God was looking for a prophet. Today he's looking for a deliverer. And I'm telling you, ladies, you have to let God do a work in your children. Here is the story of Samson. Okay, and here we have Samson, and there's my puppy. Hello, puppy. And it's so funny. Guess what his name is? His name is Sam, and we always call him. Sometimes we call him Samson. So that's my puppy. Lay down, Sammy, and we call him Sammy also. And so he just came out here because he heard me talking. But I want you to know that God was looking for a deliverer because the children of Israel again did evil in the sight of the Lord. But God was looking for a deliverer to deliver them from the hand of the Philistines. They had been there for 40 years. Chico, go lay down. Oh, that's Chico now. He heard me out here. So God is looking for a deliverer. Ladies, let God do a work in your children so that they can be that deliverer for God. And here's what happened is that this woman was barren also. She could not have a child. And it said the angel of the Lord, this in Judges 13:3. Oh, 2. It said, and there was a certain man of Zorah of the family of the Danites, whose name was Manoah, and his wife was barren and bare not. She could not have children. But the angel of the Lord appeared unto the woman and said unto her, behold now, thou art barren. Oh, thank you for telling me that, angel of the Lord. And he said, and you bearest not. But guess what? You're going to conceive. You're going to have a child. And you're going to bear a son. And she, now therefore beware, I pray thee. He told her, don't you drink any strong drink. Don't you eat any unclean thing, because this child is going to be mighty. And he said, because you're going to conceive and bear a son, and no razor will cut his hair, or his head will come upon his head, for the child shall be a Nazarite unto God from the womb. And he shall begin to deliver Israel out of the hand of the Philistines. Because the Spirit of the Lord would come upon Samson. Then the woman came and told her husband, saying, a man of God came to me, and his countenance was like a countenance of an angel of God. Very terrible. And that meant like, wow. But I asked him not whence he was, neither told me his name. But behold, he said unto me, you shall conceive and bear a son. And you will not drink or eat any unclean thing, and no razor will come upon his head, and he will be a Nazarite unto God from the womb to the day of his death. Look at the promise. From the womb to the day of his death. From the time he's being formed in you to the day of his death, he is separated unto God. And Samson didn't do everything perfect, but she held on to that promise, that it would be to the day of his death. Hallelujah. Then Manoah entreated the Lord and said, oh, my Lord, let the man of God that came to her come to us one more time and teach us what we shall do unto this child that shall be born to us. And God hearkened to the voice of Manoah, and he sent the angel of God to the woman. Then she sat in the field. Look at how he sends the angel, because she's going to conceive. To the woman, he appeared unto her, that he came to her the other day, and she said, hold on, wait right here. I'm going to go get my husband. And she went and got her husband, and what happened was the angel stayed there, and it said, and Manoah said, now let thy words come to pass. How shall we order this child, and how shall we do unto him? And the angel of the Lord said to Manoah, of all I said unto the woman, let her beware. He said, she may not eat of any thing of the vine. Nothing of the vine can come near to her mouth, and she will not eat any unclean thing. And the angel of the Lord said to Manoah, though you detain me, because he said, let me make you something to eat. He said, I will not eat. thy bread. And you can make a burnt offering unto the Lord. For Manoah knew not that it was an angel of the Lord. He thought he was just entertaining a man of God. And the angel of the Lord said unto him, why askest after my name, seeing it is a secret? You know that the angel of the Lord could not tell him his name because it was a secret? So Manoah took, and he made an offering upon a rock. And this is awesome. And he did wondrously, and the angel did wondrously, and Manoah and his wife looked on. For it came to pass when the flame went up toward heaven from off the altar, guess what happened? The angel of the Lord ascended into the flame on the altar, and he went straight to heaven. Wouldn't that be awesome to see? And his name was very secret. And Manoah and his wife fell to the ground. But the angel of the Lord did not no more appear to Manoah and his wife, but they did everything that the angel of the Lord told them, because God was looking for a deliverer. And Manoah knew he was an angel of the Lord. And it said, but his wife said unto him, if the Lord were pleased to kill us, he would not have received a burnt offering and a meat offering, because they thought surely we're going to die because we saw an angel. And she said, nope, it's going to be done, these things that the angel of the Lord said. And the woman bore a son and called his name Samson. And the child grew, and the Lord blessed him. And the Spirit of the Lord began to move him at times in the camp of the Dan between Zorah and Esra. God needed a deliverer. And he knew that child, ladies and men, if you have vowed a vow to God and that child is separated from the womb to the day of his death, get your hands off. You can pray, but let God move upon him. Hold on to the promise. Because when Samson went away from the things of the Lord with Delilah, and they cut his hair and everything, because that was the secret. The secret of his strength was in his hair. And when he told Delilah, because he became deceived, and they burned out his eyes, and they made him a slave, and they mocked him. But you know the end of the story. It says God remembered Samson. Remembered the promise that was made till the day of his death. And it said, and Samson's hair began to grow. Everything began to come back to him. And then they took him and said, let us make a mockery of him. And what happened is, remember the promise that God gave from the womb to the day of his death. And a little child came and grabbed Samson by the hand. And I believe that when he grabbed Samson by the hand, that was Samson remembering what God did with him as a child. How God, the Spirit of the Lord, would move him at times. And I believe that he remembered as that little boy grabbed him. It was part of Samson grabbing on to the promise that was made to him as a child. And he said, take me to the two pillars that hold this place up. He went there. He put his hands upon the two pillars. And they were mocking him. They thought, oh, he's blind, everything, his strength is gone. But remember, his hair began to grow. And how strange that they didn't keep it off of his head, because God blinded them. See, they blinded Samson, but God blinded them. And as he pressed those pillars, the temple came down, and guess what happened? It said, Samson died that day, but it said that he destroyed more Samsonites. More Philistines. I'm sorry, not Samsonites. We're the Samsonites. He destroyed more Philistines in that day, on the day of his death, than he did through his entire life. I want you to know, mothers, let God finish the work. He that began a good work in them from the womb will finish the work until the day of their death. Let God be the author and finisher of their faith. Not you. Let God do it. God bless you. Again, you can give online. You press the Shop Now button as we do a mighty work for God here in this city. Or you can give online at mfhlv.com, and you can give online there. Women of God, be a mighty woman of God. You can be an invisible soldier by raising a deliverer. So God bless you. Our resources are free at mfhlv.com. Let's blow our kiss to Jesus and let him finish the work in our children. God bless you.